so good on this. You're so photogenic. I just gotta tell you that, as a brother, you look great, man.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
So I was at the gym one time, and when I was lifting weights, I warmed up. I went to the machine. It's called a Smith machine. There's actually a rack behind you. And I got under the weights, and after I put on, a huge amount of weight, wasn't really that much weight. When I got under the weight, I laid down and I unracked it. And as I brought the weight down slowly, I felt something in my chest just pop. And I knew immediately something was wrong. Just crazy pain, and I racked the weight just above my head and slid out from under. It was so bad that I wanted to barf. I don't know if you've ever had pain that is so bad. The world began to close in on me. I was about to pass out. I sat down and probably gave myself about 10 minutes. And as the pain subsided, I thought maybe what happened wasn't as bad as I thought. But I decided to clean up, go to the locker room, and leave. I went for a couple of days, and something was weird. One of the things that was weird was as I looked in the mirror, I realized that one was slower than the other. I thought, that's probably not good. I called my friend who is a physical therapist and told him the scenario, and he said, yeah, that's bad. He said, you probably ripped your pectoralis major. Now, I was a phys ed major, so I knew exactly what that was. And I realized that that is really bad. He said, you have to go to the doctor and get it checked. So I went to the doctor. It was funny because the doctor told me to take my shirt off. When I took my shirt off, the doctor looked at me and he did this. Because things weren't matching up. Things were different. Things were wrong. And so he said, you got to get an MRI. I'm pretty sure you majorly ripped your pectoralis major. And so he said, go down to Hammett, go to the imaging center, get the image, send it to us. And so about halfway through his talk, I kind of checked out. I knew where it was down there on 2nd Street. So I went down for my appointment, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I got down there and nobody was around, and I realized I hadn't paid attention close enough. I didn't know where I was going. Nobody was around. And just then, a courier came up from, I think it was FedEx, and I said, hey, do you know where the imaging center is? I gotta get an MRI. He said, no problem, follow me, I go here every day. I was like, oh man, so confident. He must know where he's going. He said, go up to the 5th floor. He said, when you get out, go talk to Susan. He knew the lady's name. Write your name down. Somebody will be out to help you. I was like, awesome, thank you so much. So I went in, I put my name down, I sat down. A person came out, who I'm assuming was Susan. And when she came out, she looked at my name. She looked at me, and then she looked at my name. When she looked back at me, she said, can I help you? I said, yeah, I'm here to get an MRI. She was like, sir, this is the breast exam place? I was like, let's get it done. She's like, no, I don't think so, not here. I was like, I don't know, do what you have to do. How's that work? She said, no, next door. So she took me next door to get the actual image done and got the MRI, took it back. Sure enough, I ended up having to have surgery. They literally opened me up, installed buttons, and buttoned my muscle back together. What is my point? What was interesting in the evaluation, in the conversation with the doctor, he said that some people have waited so long because the pain subsides that they waited too long before they realized what had happened to their muscle. And the point is really that the longer you wait for an injury like that, the more scar tissue that takes place and the harder it is to then repair back to its original form. What I realized that I had waited too long, longer than I should have, although they were able to fully repair it. There was actually some weird stuff, like my shirtless modeling career, I believe, is now over. Yeah! Because it's all weird, all right? But besides that, it does function. I can do push-ups, I can do the bench still sort of. But see, there's this thing that we don't realize that principle works in all kinds of areas. And so my encouragement for you and the point of the story is that whatever you need to do to move forward, to get better, to succeed, do it now. Don't wait. If there's a relationship that needs repaired, go repair it now. The longer you wait for something like that, the more scar tissue that builds up in that relationship, and the harder it is to repair. I know some people that have waited years before they try to forgive or before they try to repair that relationship. And I hope that that whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, that you go and do it now. Why wait? I was just talking to somebody about actually working out, and they said, I'm going to work out next month. Why next month? Why start next month? Why not start now? You want to start your business. You want to start, what is it that is the next step that you need to take? You don't have to start the business tomorrow, but what do you need to do to move in that direction? Today is an opportunity for a small step to change something big. And success doesn't happen in a day, it happens daily. And so what are you going to do today to move towards your success in life and become the person that you were created to be? This is Andy Kerr with Story and a Point. I love you. Have a great day.